a certain NFL coach is back. Jon Gruden has returned to coach the Oakland Raiders. 10 years, $100 million. I have a hot take on this.
Oh, really?
I feel like this is the Mark Davis, the family of Al Davis.
Yep.
This is pandering to Raider Nation.
No, it isn't.
It is. This is not.
They abandoned Raider Nation a couple of years ago, so.
This is not built for the Las Vegas era. This is built to try. They're trying to win. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But this is them going out, and they're just trying to get. They're just trying to get Super Bowl before they leave.
They abandoned the Raiders Nation the moment they left for LA.
Las Vegas. Yeah,
LV. Sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jon Gruden doesn't make. Not if he doesn't make it to Las Vegas. If he doesn't make it 3 years into Las Vegas, no way he's seeing out the
10 years is not happening.
Yeah, he's not seeing out the 10 years. That's not happening. But I don't know if Jon Gruden knows that. I don't think he went in thinking that he's not going to make this 10 years. Jon Gruden is committed to the Raiders.
Speaking of 10-year,
it's not a shock that the Raiders were the team to pull him out of retirement because he always loved the Raiders. He never wanted to leave the Raiders. But Jack Del Rio was not a bad coach. And not saying that he's a better coach than Jon Gruden. Jon Gruden is...
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse. Jon Gruden is... I don't think he's in the tier with Belichick and Sean Payton. I don't think he's in the tier with them. Do you? I don't think he is.
That's not really a hot take, Nick. Well, to class Jon Gruden with Bill Belichick?
Yeah, he's not.
No.
And his last couple of years in Tampa Bay were not good, if I remember. He had a couple early playoff exits in 4-12 seasons, I think. And other than doing the Gruden grinder on ESPN, he hasn't been in football for the past 10 years. And that basically the life of his contract, he hasn't been in the NFL.
I don't think he's enjoyed not being in the NFL. I think that's just kind of who he is. Like there are certain guys that can't stay out of football. Tom Coughlin was one of them, immediately going to the NFL and then immediately went to the Jaguars when they offered him. He just couldn't stay out of football. I mean, remember he was at the Combine when he didn't have a team? I think Jon Gruden is just one of those guys that they can't live without football. I don't
think that what was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah,
you don't think something.
Yeah, I know I don't think something. I never
there
think.
There you go. To our dedicated 9 listeners, Nick does not think something.
Yeah. Jeez, what was I gonna say? This is gonna be like the next minute of this. Oh my god.
We'll edit out the rest while Nick thinks.
Jack Del Rio was the coach, and because I don't feel like Jon Gruden can go back to ESPN whenever he wants. I feel like that's got to be a part of it, and he'll probably go back after his deal if ESPN's still a thing. They're on the decline. But I feel like Jon Gruden can go back whenever he wants, and that's not something you want for a veteran team. You want a young guy who's probably looking for something to prove, I think. Because if they give up on that team, not saying that Jon Gruden's a bad motivator and guy who can take control of a locker room, but he doesn't have anything to prove really. He's won his Super Bowl. So, yeah. Do you think his time at ESPN helped him at all?
You might help him
by maybe I don't know, just helped him. Did it make him more of a better football mind, do you think? Do you think it's going to help him with his job at the Raiders?
I think it is actually because in contrast to not being employed at all, I mean, obviously I would have preferred if I'm a Raiders fan, I would have preferred he was coaching somewhere, but I think as for not being employed at all, his job required him to be looking at every player in the NFL, studying them. So now he knows a little bit more about the strengths and weaknesses of these new players than he would if he was just coming back in after a 10-year leave of absence, just doing nothing.
Yeah.
So I think this job, the ESPN, has kind of helped keep him sharp, helped keep him kind of knowing all about these new players in the NFL that weren't there when he last coached. So yeah, I think it's a better alternative, but I think I would have still preferred him to be actually coaching.
Yeah, you're right. So part of this might have been because Gruden likes Derek Carr a lot, and that's not a secret because on his show he really did love Derek Carr. And that's not a question. So, he's not gonna make any big move at quarterback, which we know. I feel like I want to see how he handles the Marshawn Lynch situation because when he came back to the NFL, he kind of it seems like his mind's not all there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Because I see he's doing shows on Bleacher Report. I heard he's not showing up for practices all that much, but I don't take words out of my mouth. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, it's gonna be a tough road for Gruden, for a team that underperformed from their expectations this year.